And welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight I'm recapping the semifinals and previewing and predicting the final of the 2020 Scotiabank CONCACAF Champions League. First, let's go over the semifinals. The first semifinal, Tigress 3, CD Olympia 0. Gignac scores 2 penalties. Olympia has an own goal right at the end of the match. Elvin Casido puts the ball in his own net off a cross, and it's 3-0 Tigress. Not much for them to do. Not really hard win for them. They dominate, so to speak, and they win and go to the final. For Tigress, they did what they had to do. They combated the fouls. They combated the dirty play from Olympia. Olympia was basically trying to get the penalties. They knew they weren't going to win over 90 minutes. So they fouled incessantly. They played hard. They played a bit dirty to try to win the match. But Tigress get 2 penalties. They put it away from there. And Casido gives up an own goal. I can't say much more. The game was clean. Not clean, but the game was pretty much obvious from the first minute. Tigress won. They weren't great, but that's basically Olympia not letting them have their flow, have the way they play, let them play open, get the ball up. Honestly, the way it happened, I'm not surprised, but Tigress still had a dominant scoreline for them. I predicted that match right. I am 5-0 so far in the restart with predictions. With that being correct, Tigress won and they go to the final. The second semifinal, which we're going to talk a little bit more about, a little bit more in depth, or at least the fracas. LAFC 3, Club America 1. Caceres scores 1 goal early off the corner kick. But Vela gets 2 after LAFC go down a man at the start of the second half to give them the lead. Latif Blessing ends it, gets the winner, the dagger, at 90+5. And that game was a clown show. It was a fracas at halftime. Edward Atuesta gets taken down in the box while the ball's on him. He basically gets kicked in the chest while they're trying to clear the ball, but it was more of a kick to the chest. He goes down. They let play go the other way. They do not give a penalty. Then Guillermo Ochoa stands over Edward Atuesta. Atuesta headbutts him because Ochoa's taunting him. Ochoa goes down. The side ref sees it. The AR sees it. He goes over. Everybody goes over. Atuesta, as he gets up, gets a red card. And a penalty that should have been given as a penalty turns into a red card for LAFC. And everybody gets pissed. It's a damn fracas. It's a clown show. Miguel Herrera's trying to fight Ante Razov. He gets punched in the eye, gets a bloodshot eye, gets sent off at the start of the second half, goes up to the stands, but by the way, he wasn't kicked out of the stadium. He was still coaching from there, had a walkie-talkie. My God, CONCACAF blew this one up horribly. This game was a instant classic. It wasn't amazing. LAFC won and got lucky, but they came back. They used that fracas as fire. Vela scores 2 early in the second half, and my word, this game was a utter clown show. Like, seriously, I can't say anything else. Now, LAFC were dominant the whole match. They should have scored more in the first half. They were dominant the whole time, so to speak. They deserved to win the match. Club America played like a Central American side. They played like they got owned. They played like they got outplayed by an MLS side. I think Club America fans are overrating their talent on their roster. I did too, but that's because everybody else does. They don't have that great of talent. Miguel Herrera's not that good of a manager. And you saw it. They got outed as the frauds they are by LAFC. And, yeah, it was a clown show. And Miguel Herrera, by the way, just got sacked in the morning today. Earlier today. He was probably getting sacked anyway, but the way this stuff went down, I'm not shocked he got sacked. He got fired. He's gone. Club America are looking for a new manager. I've heard it could be Guillermo Barros Schelotto, which is actually probably a good hire. With a team that's better than LA Galaxy, that's actually a good hire. So, yeah, but Miguel Herrera got sacked. He's gone. Ante Razov got a 4-match ban for Champions League matches. So we can't be on the touchline. Herrera got the same whenever he comes back to CONCACAF. Nuts, right? It's nuts. Like it was a clown show. So with that match, I got that wrong. LAFC went through. I'm 5-1 on my predictions now. I can either go 6-1 or 5-2 for this restart, and hopefully I go 6-1. But now I will predict the final. So for the final, Tigress versus LAFC. It's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a goal fest. I don't think the LAFC defense can keep up what Tigress are unless they foul them incessantly like Olympia did. But this could end up more like NYCFC Tigress. It really could. But the difference is I think LAFC will score some goals. For me, what I think will happen is Tigress wins 4-2. Gignac and Vela run the show. It's going to be a goal fest, but LAFC's defense is not good enough, especially without Atuesta in the midfield as their defensive midfielder, as their heart, their metronome. I think Tigress will get through. Gignac will have 3 goals, probably. Fernandez or Duenas or... yeah, will have a goal. Maybe Quinones. Somebody will score the 4th goal. I don't think Gignac will score them all. But 4-2 Tigress. The way I see Tigress winning is they're going to play the same way they normally do. They're going to play the way they did against NYCFC. They will go forward. They will hold possession. They will play forward and take shots. They will take what you give them. And with LAFC's defense not being the greatest, I think Tigress will look great. I'm just afraid that it goes bad for them like it normally does in continental finals. As a Toronto FC fan, for all that's good in the world, we do not need LAFC winning a CONCACAF Champions League 6 months before Toronto FC are probably going to do it because of a new manager bounce and all that. Oh, and by the way, asterisk if LAFC wins. I'm going to be throwing out asterisks like ninja throwing stars, Come on now. Seriously, I will be. Because that's what needs to happen. So, but I think Tigress will win. Deep down, I think they'll pull it off. I'm a little bit afraid, but why wouldn't I be? I'm a little bit afraid of LAFC, but why wouldn't I be? But then again, they've bottled at big occasions too. So maybe it's like for like. But seriously, LAFC, for them to win, they're going to have to be shut down. I don't think they're shut down. I think Tigress is a lot more quality than Club America. They're a lot more quality than Cruz Azul and León. Maybe not León, but when León played LAFC, they were. Now, I don't know, but we're talking about February, March León here. But I think Tigress are the most quality that LAFC has faced in the situation. I really do. I think Tigress is going to win. I do. They're going to pull this off. At least they better. I don't want to have a complete mental breakdown on live stream because I will be doing a live stream watch along for this match. The way LAFC wins this match is their defense has to be stout. And Carlos Vela has to outscore Gignac. That's basically it. And Rossi. Rossi and Vela have to outscore Gignac. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't think the LAFC defense is going to be tight, stout. They are going to give up bad plays to Tigress. They just have to score. Tigress has to be clinical, like they were against NYCFC. I do think they'll have more shots. I do think they'll have more chances to score, but they have to be clinical. Way clinical. And we'll see. That's the way I see it. Those are the keys of the game. Tigress has to be clinical and take the chances they're given because they will be given chances. LAFC has to outscore Tigress and hope the defense doesn't lay an egg, That's the keys of the game for me. So my prediction, for the Champions League final, the CONCACAF Champions League Grand Final 2020. Tigress 4, LAFC 2. I predict Tigress will win, sticking with it, will win the CONCACAF Champions League. And yeah, we won't have to worry about LAFC being loudmouths about an asterisk CCL trophy. And Toronto will still be the first team to win it out of MLS because you damn well know 6 months from now they're going to win the 2021 Champions League because of the new manager bounce and all that. Because it's proven, like about a 3-month new manager bounce will be enough to have us win the Champions League, and we're going to do it. I believe in it. Trust me. I know. So, that's my prediction. At least we'll see if the first part's right tomorrow night. So with that said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, I have a live stream watch-along reaction for Tigress versus LAFC and an RSR review, the season finale of Ryan's Sports Reviews, Season 2. Yeah, it's been a year. Way more than a year, actually, thanks to Miss Rona. But hey, we had a good season, so let's finish it off on a high. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.